Hi everyone, welcome back to Barbie Dolls of the Week. So this week I have several new dolls to show you, including some Barbies and some Wizard of Oz related items from Mattel. So let me get started with those first. So I saw a posting by a woman named Dana who was selling some different items, I believe, but also these two particular Wizard of Oz dolls. And I have these two dolls already, but in the box, and I wanted some out of the box when I saw them. I'm like, oh yes, I would love those for my Wizard of Oz collection that I have in a cabinet downstairs. So the first one I'm going to show you is this young lady, or maybe not so young, I don't know, but the Wicked Witch of the East. Now, I don't know about the books because I really haven't read that many of the books, the Wizard of Oz. But for the movie, we never actually saw her. You might remember this, but all we saw was this part from about here down. And you know, the ruby slippers were a big source of envy in there by her sister from the West. So Mattel, I'm not sure who designed this, but the designer at Mattel, or maybe it was more than one person that worked on it, said, well, what would this person look like and what would the rest of the outfit look like? And this is what they came up with. And I always thought they did a great job, whoever that was. I love the face. I'm going to take this hat off. And I believe this is the right hat and everything. Now, the lady made it clear to me, Dana did, and by the way, I really appreciate all her communication and just seemed like a really nice person. I don't know her other than this transaction, so um, I really do appreciate all her efforts. And she gave me a couple of wonderful little bonuses, which I'll show you one of those I have with me right now. So, but I do want to show you her face up close because the paint on this is amazing. It kind of reminds me of the evil witch or evil queen, I think it was, from Snow White that I have. That's one of my favorite paints of all time on a doll's face, and one of probably the top five. And this is up in there in the top 10 as well. You know, the one of the reasons I like this is it's so different. It is kind of wicked looking, by the way. And you can obviously pull her hair back and give her a really different look. Um, so I just really love this. And the dress is interesting. You know, it's longer in the back than it is in the front. It's got this part here hanging down, almost like, you know, a cape in a way. And the only thing is that she did make it clear to me that this was not the original body of this doll. I'm not sure why it was switched. So she told me it was on this Model Muse body. I think that's why she has pink fingernail polish. I don't know that the Wicked Witch of the East would have had pink nail polish, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Does anyone know? I don't know where mine is right now. Which body she had, and if she had any nail polish. I would be curious to know. So again, here's the hat. And I don't have her broom with me. It's actually, well, actually, it's in a box that I'm going to show you next, so I will have it in a minute. But yeah, here she is. Her hair could use a little something, but I don't think Wicked Witches worry that much about their hair, so it's fine. It is nice and thick, by the way, and a good quality of hair. So I really am so glad to have this. Now, the next doll that goes in the same set, and by the way, here's the back of this box. So this one did have the box, but was out of the box. And so she used this to send both dolls and the bonuses. So here is this one, which is one of the Wizard of Oz Winkies, or I meant to say witches' Winkies, from her castle. And you know, it made me think the Wicked Witch of the West had a castle. I wonder what the Wicked Witch of the East had and who she was keeping kind of enslaved, because these guys were enslaved by the Wicked Witch of the West. It turned out, we found out when she died through melting, that they were now free, and they said hail to Dorothy. So this is a Winky, and that is one of the witch's guards, and yes, I did play a Winky in two of the three Wizard of Oz renditions that I did on stage. in the years past. I believe I've told you guys that, but I don't remember for sure. So here's a closer look at his face. Very green, so, Elphaba would be proud. And the back of the outfit, it's a really, and here's his sword or whatever this is. It's not really a sword, but sword-like thing. So he's got the gloves, and that does make it hard to hold that, by the way. Of course, the hat, the furry hat. And in the movie, the way I remembered, they were taller, I thought. And, he's got the pants that are different colors of blue. They were blue in the movie, these outfits, and with the red embellishments. So he's got red boots. And this, I don't remember, but I don't think this was supposed to be. Oh, well, wait a minute. Let me look at the box. This wasn't necessarily Ken as the Winky. It was just Winky Guard. And he came with a flying monkey, which I did not purchase. She was selling that separately. So I didn't purchase that. I didn't really want it so much. But, with me having played this part, I thought it would be nice to have one out of the box. Again, to go with the rest of my unboxed set. Now, I want to show you the bonus that she so kindly put in there for me. I don't believe we had talked about the fact that I also played the Emerald City Guard, and I've put some clips of that, by the way, on this YouTube page. So if you have not seen it, you really should check out those 2 short clips. They're also on my TikTok account, where I played the Emerald City Guard. And that's, by the way, who the little bonus is. Now, I didn't know, and she didn't know, where this doll came from, what set. Do any of you recognize this doll or what set it came from? Turns out there's a lady I work with who is an even bigger Wizard of Oz fan than I am, believe me. And she said, I asked her, and I showed her this, and I asked her, and she said, I think that's from the Marie Osmond doll set. She does a lot of different dolls, I guess. But she did, so I looked it up later, and she did a set called Wizard of Oz Tiny Tots, which is a funny concept as it is. And I believe, I didn't find him specifically, but looking at all the rest of them, it sure looks like he would fit right in. So you look at his face, so, I thought at first it was just a leprechaun, but I really don't think it is because of the mustache. Not the witch, the guard had a mustache like this because, believe me, I wore one in my show, and you'll see it if you watch those clips. But it's funny to see a baby with a mustache, first of all. But second, normally leprechauns, I don't think, have mustaches. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now, I don't see anything on this that says Wizard of Oz, and I don't want to take off his thing. But also, if you look at the shoes, they've got these little, again, I'm going to call it embellishments because I don't know what else to call them, that remind me of some of the Emerald City stuff, and the hat. It's just this fabric here that does not remind me of that. So, but I'm sure that's who this is, and I just thought the 2 parts I played in the Wizard of Oz are right here. So, and I was in the very first one, I was an Ozian, but that's just green stuff and maybe green makeup. So, but anyway, it's a beautiful set. I'm so glad to have this, and thank you, Dana. I so appreciate it. I'm glad that I could buy those from you, and help you out, and in the meantime, I got something I really wanted. Now, moving on to the other 2 dolls. In the spirit of spring, I want to show you Spring Petals Barbie, and it's not just any Barbie. By the way, I like the colors and the drawing, or whatever that is. Not really a drawing, but the print work on that. But here she is, and of course, those of you who've been watching a while probably know why I got this one versus the other so-called normal Barbie, and that is because I'd rather have a dark-haired one usually, or an ethnic doll. It's just more interesting to me personally. And I love the outfit. I don't know if I have another one of these. I don't think so. Especially this name, Spring Petals. I've seen it many times over the years, but I don't think I'd seen the dark-haired one that often, and so I really wanted that one. Here's a better look at her dress, and I love the pink gingham, which, of course, goes along with the blue and white checked gingham of Dorothy Gale's gown. So she could be a friend of Dorothy, like a lot of us. And these flowers. Here's a closer look at her face. I just thought she was really pretty, and a Facebook friend of mine was clearing out some dolls, um, just to make room because those of us who collect for a period of time sort of have to do that. Occasionally, you have to say, "What don't I want anymore?" And especially in the box dolls, can I make room for something else? And so that's what he was doing. He was selling probably at least 20 dolls at the time, and I bought two. The two I'm going to show you today. So this is the first one, and by the way, the back of the box is pretty plain, very plain actually. This is from 1998 box date, and I think the other one is as well, if I recall correctly, and I'm just trying to verify that, but I'm not seeing it. I've got my handy dandy magnifying glass. Let's see if that helps. I saw it on here somewhere. Well, it's not. I'm not seeing it now, but I know I saw it on here before. Oh, wait a minute. Here, it's probably on the side. They always have to change it around. Actually, it's 96. I was wrong. 96, not 98. So, when you put it together, it makes a nice little box. But the problem with these, and I believe this is, yeah, it says Avon Special Edition. The problem is you can't see the doll, and there's no picture. Now, why would they not put a picture of the doll on the back? That's a pet peeve of mine in doll collecting. Okay, so moving on. The last doll today that I want to show you is, before I do, I want to show you this doll as a reminder. I bought this from someone, and it's the Ken Doll Adventure from Route 66 Kmart Special Edition. And this is, let me see again. This one I didn't look ahead of time. 2002 is this one. So I don't know, Kmart. I think that's a Kmart brand. I'm not sure. I haven't been in a Kmart in a long time. There's none around here anymore. But Kmart Special Edition for this Ken doll, and I thought that was kind of cool looking. I liked it, so I got it. Well, this is from the same Kmart Special Edition Route 66 doll, set, and it is actually from 2000. So I don't know where the 98s must have been two other dolls that I was thinking of, but there were two that I saw. So this is it's just called Barbie, of course, and it says Barbie Barbecue Bash Route 62. 62. 66. I don't know where I'm getting this stuff from today. But anyway, this is Route 66. And let me see if it says anything on the back. Let's all get together with Barbie for a barbecue. It's potluck, so everyone brings something to share. We've got hamburgers, buns, chips. Ken is bringing his famous barbecue sauce. Oh boy. And then, what's funny is they actually put a little bitty recipe on here for barbecue sauce, which is Ken's recipe, supposedly. Ask an adult to help, it says. 1/3 cup brown sugar, 1/3 cup ketchup. Stir together until smooth. That's it. That sounds nasty. I'm sorry. I, I mean, it might be good, but that's a lot of sugar for that little bit of ketchup. So I don't like the sound of that. But Ken obviously likes it, and he's doing okay with his figure, so we'll give him room for that. She also has this little case of soda up here, just plain old soda, nothing in particular. There's a little barbecue right here that got turned upside down. See that shaking in there? I assume that's what that is. It was here, but the rubber band's worn off over the years. And then down here is a bag of coal. Oh, and you know what? Let me see if I can get it up here. Oh, there's all kinds of loose things. There's utensils for the barbecue grill, and there is a burger down here in the corner. I don't know if you can see that, but it's hiding down here. It's already done. So, okay, so what that is just an open thing, and this is the grate up here that goes with it. So when I first opened this, there was all this shaking, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I thought this hadn't been taken out of the box. Well, it wasn't the doll, it was all this stuff. Now, I love her outfit. I'm going to show you that better. And that shirt, I love the colors. That it looks good, and she's got a nice face, by the way. I like that face mold. I love the outfit, I have to say. It's a cute outfit. And it does say, of course, Route 66 on it. So that is, I just thought these were two great dolls. Did I really need them? No, but these are all for fun. So it's not about need when you're talking about dolls. So anyway, I want to thank you for watching today, and I want to say have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.